Y'all already know what it is, and what it's always gonna be. Now, I said that we were gonna start jumping out and doing. So we about to do. I got the good sis riding shotgun with me. Ladies and gentlemen, Rose Gold is back in the building. What up?
Hey, hey, hey.
I listen, right? Look, I'm sorry that we gonna ruffle some feathers with this one, but it's a must. Cause I'm in this situation. You just told me you in this situation, but we ain't gonna dive too much into it. But I am though. All right, man. Listen, tonight's episode, we're gonna call this the Unpicking of Sides. You ever found yourself in a scenario or whatever the case may be, and you don't want to pick sides, but the friendships, it splinters in the friendships. You know what I'm saying? Due to a conflict between two key members, right? Forcing the other members of the group, the friends, the clique, the crew, the gang, whatever you want to call it, to pick sides or feel ostracized, feel left out, feel like pick me or pick him, but you can't pick both type of scenario. All right.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Right now, see, I've been in this situation, right? I'm gonna tell y'all, because what I do now is I give y'all a story on why I picked this topic, right? I came up with a crew, dope ass crew. We fought everybody, we whooped everybody, we did what we wanted to do. We was young. We did what we wanted to do. Nothing could stop us. Nothing. All right? Except each other. Right? Two of the members of the crew who I thought was thick as thieves. My brothers. Love them. Still to this day, love them. Do anything for them. They had a falling out over the one thing that shouldn't have broke us up, but broke us up. Coochie. Okay?
That'll do it. That will do it.
So now the friendship is fractured. One friend messed around with the other homie child's mother. Fractured the whole demonstration. All right? So now we at a crossroads now. These are the homies. Okay? So what do? Do we pick sides or pick one? I'm gonna tell you, and I felt this way even back then, and this happened about good maybe 7, 8, 9 years ago. Still to this day, it's still fractured. In hindsight, I understand both sides, which is why I stayed out of it. I fuck with both of y'all. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I ain't in this situation. I ain't got a horse in this race. This ain't got nothing to do with Big Smash. But I can understand both sides. I can understand one side is because loyalty above everything. We homies. You like my brother. You know, we've been through the trenches together. We been through some shit. No way we gonna let a female get in the way of this. Now, where I draw the line is if I was married to this female, or if I had a child with this female, or if I just really, really love this woman so much, then I draw the line at it. I can't tell motherfuckers what their heart wants, I can't tell you that.
You can't.
I can't be like, man, you wrong as hell. I can't. So I stayed out of it. I fuck with him heavy. I fuck with him truly. But that's a situation that y'all gotta fix that. So even when we all around each other, it's still tense. It don't feel like family. It don't feel, like that togetherness, that uneasiness. Like when we had funerals or some shit and everybody taking group pictures and one of them off on this end and one of them off on this. Like like to me, these dudes were like Batman and Robin when it came to the
Yeah.
street shit. So to watch them go through that, and then it's like I don't ever think it's ever gonna be fixed. So it bothered me, and I was like, yeah, I need to have a discussion. I'm gonna bring my people in. We're gonna talk about it. So in this scenario, right? You heard me. I stood out of it. I never got involved with it. I hung out with both of them, even though they were into it. They never presented to anybody in the crew, y'all gotta pick a side. Or you know what I'm saying? You can't fuck with me if you fucking with him type shit. We never, it was a sense of people making their own decisions though. Because again, the crew wasn't as strong as it was, and then it kind of fell off. We kind of died after that. Like
Right.
because if these two dudes can get into it and they thick as thieves, and what they say about the rest of us. And so, you know, I got another story, but I'm gonna bring that up a little bit later on. But what are your thoughts, man? What do you think about friends fighting amongst each other? How do you navigate yourself in that? You staying out of it, or you trying to broker peace, or you know, or you just
Okay, I'm
feel
gonna
like
be.
they gotta fix that? That's not a rose gold issue.
I think it's definitely my issue because it affects the dynamics of a group. You know what I'm saying? I'm a part of maybe, I want to say all in all, I'm a part of maybe 3 different groups of friends, three sets of girls of friends, all in all, right? When 2 people in a group get into it, especially if they were like the main people or they're really super close, it affects the group for sure. Yep. But what you don't want to do is I personally, I don't take sides. I let people know where they're wrong at individually. That's how I've been able to successfully navigate feuds inside of our groups of friends. You know, if somebody calls me, I'm gonna listen to them and tell them what I think about them, not about the other person. Vice versa with the other person that might call me and say, "Man, can you?" But I'm gonna tell them what I think about what they're telling me, not what I think about the other person. But I do think in a family or group dynamic, if y'all don't ever disagree about nothing, somebody's being fake. I don't think that you have to have arguments in order to prove the friendship is real. But I just feel like if y'all agree on every single topic, somebody is being fake. That's just what I think. You know what I mean? So I think that when it comes to friends getting into it, I think the best way to navigate that is to not pick sides. If both of them throw a party on the same day, don't go to either party. You know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't, because me personally, I don't have a capacity for 2 parties in one day. So if both of my friends
for an hour, and then you go to the other one for an hour, you show your face, you make appearances.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not. Especially my friends, one of the groups of friends that I'm talking about, we each live in different states. So it's just like, you know, there was a point in time where 2 of the group girls, 5 of us in that group, 2 of the girls were into it, and they each threw something for the 4th of July. You know what I'm saying? Or no, they each threw something for Labor Day. This was about 2 years ago. I didn't go to either one. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go to either event. I told them both I was happy for both of them, but until y'all get it right and y'all live in 2 different states, I'm not picking a destination.
I ain't gonna lie, that's 2 opportunities to meet 2 different things of women, 2 different groups of women. So I'm definitely coming to both. Like just because, like, but I get what you're saying. Stay out of it. Don't affiliate or associate with either one of them, because it's not like you picking sides. I get it. Me personally, I'm with you. But again, y'all too into it.
True.
This ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right.
I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna be loyal and supportive. But it would seem fake if you playing both sides. Only if you hiding the fact that you still navigating with both sides. Then you start feeling like that. If you putting it out there that I'm still gonna hang out with them, I'm still gonna kick it with this person. If you putting it out there, cool. But now if you sneaking around, moving funny, moving differently. Knowing that you on both sides of the fence, that's a little different. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I don't like falling out with my homies. Now that was watching two of my homies fall out. It's different when you fall out with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the difference kick in at. Like, okay, so
No,
I
for real
fell out.
facts.
Yeah, I fell out with one of my homies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he owed me some money. Okay. This is my brother. We done got past this scenario, but I just bring this up because it speaks growth into the situation. We fell out over money.
Okay.
All right. And instead, at the time, instead of him doing what he was supposed to do, him being my brother, my partner, my homie, instead of him doing the right thing, he kind of played me like I was a chump, and I ain't like that shit. And so we fell out. We fell out enough to the point because he said fuck paying me, and he moved off to another city. So I had the toughest time catching up to this dude. And I was hurt. I went on a get back. I'm gonna get you back any way I can type of vibe. I'm gonna get you back. If there's a woman out here that you liked, I'm on her. If there was something that you really wanted, I want it. Like I was on that type of time. And again, this was my homie, but at the same time, it was the principle of it. It was the principle of respect. It was the principle of, all right, man, you fucked up. I got you. Don't leave me looking on stuck trying to figure out my next move when you're the one that put me in this jam. So we fell out for some years. When I tell you years, like we wasn't fucking with each other.
Right.
And I'm not gonna lie, you get to sitting back and you get to thinking about all the times that y'all had. Like we used to run the streets together. We used to run down on women together. We used to do music and shit together. So it was a different vibe when you start thinking back on that shit, especially when you living in a world where tomorrow is not promised and that person could be gone just like that. So we fell out. We wanted to fight. I had third parties trying to get a hold of him because it was like, yo, this shit was personal. Like I felt really, really mad. Like, and so everybody in the crew was like, damn, y'all into it? Y'all need to watch this shit. Blah, 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 this and that, that and this. Everybody kept doing their own thing. We never made it to where people had to choose a side. And even if it was like, you know what I'm saying, where it was like that, it was said to both parties. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no sneaking around, running around, doing none of that stuff. And see, that's the type of things that people be on the type of time. If you really my homie, I came up from the old school. We fought, we shook hands, and we moved the fuck on. That was the philosophy we had. Because every group of friends ain't gonna get along 24/7.
It's just not happening.
Never got into it with your homies. Them ain't really your homies. Real talk. Like you can't get along every day. We've been friends for 10 years and we get along every single day, every single minute, no, hell no. Hell no. I don't even get along in my relationships like that, let alone get along with a friend like that. Nah, it's too much. But I feel like, all right, so look, right? Have you ever tried to put yourself like sit down or, you know, a 3-way call or something? Like, what do you feel like? Because when I ask this, what do you feel like it's not your place to interfere? How far has shit gone to the point where you feel like I'm not getting in the middle of that? That's too deep. You know what
As
I'm
soon
saying?
as they start arguing, you got to realize I'm dealing with women. As soon as they start going back and forth, like arguing, whether it's by group chat, I might say my little piece as the peacemaker, like, y'all, let's just each go to a retreat to our own corner. I'm like, that's the most involvement I'm gonna do. I
Okay.
might say, y'all, let's go to each other's corner and let's just stop this before we both.
What they start
take
throwing
it.
hands and you there?
Oh, I ain't got nothing. I might try to. I'm gonna break it up. I might try to break it up, but I ain't got nothing to do with that either. I ain't gonna lie. Because usually with girls, you know, it ain't nothing you can really stop. Once they man is set up, you know, it's a little different with women. I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In those arguing and feuding space. If two of my friends fight in front of me, I am going to step in the middle and break them up. You know what I'm saying? To the best of my ability. But I mean, I'm not gonna get into. I'm not getting in it. I'm not getting in it, man. I'm not getting in it. I'm not getting in it.
So listen, if two of my homies get to fighting,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I ain't gonna sit here and let nobody get whooped. But it's like it depends on how I'm feeling. Like y'all like the first story. Y'all fighting over a woman that ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay.
Heard
I
you.
made the best man win. I'm not fighting over her. So I ain't got nothing to do with it. All right, so let me ask you, right? How do you interpret the cracks in the table? Because now the friendships are fractured. How do you interpret it? Like, how do you are you gonna stand around and watch that table break? Are you gonna go try to find a new table? Um, what would be your way of trying to fix this? I mean, like you said, go to each other's corners, sit down and try to fix it. Because first of all, you got to find out how deep the situation is.
Yeah, you know, and it depends on too what y'all into it about.
So, um, what are some common reasons, right, that what's was once unified starts to divide? Like, what are some common reasons in your eyes? We already talked about women, dudes, but there's some other common reasons out here as to why friendships aren't as strong as they used to be.
Two reasons that I could come to my mind. Well, one is that, you know, I think that so much of friendship nowadays is based on the aesthetic. Like a lot of these women don't, a lot of these hoes don't want friends. They want fans. Same with dudes. They don't want a real friend. They want a posse. Same with dudes. I see it in dudes too. These niggas don't be want no friends. They want a posse. They just want a group of tough people, or a group of killers, or a group of shooters, or a group of people around them. When it comes on the men's side, on the female side, they just want a group of women that either look up to them or look cute so they can get in a club for free. A lot of people aren't really looking for a true friend nowadays. So I can say that they don't know what that means. They don't understand the accountability piece. They don't understand that you have to be a good friend back, stuff like that. But then also I think too, and I think social media has a lot to do with that. But also on the other hand, I think that people growing apart. Who I am at 17 is not who am at 27. And if you on the same shit that we was on at 17, even if you are my ace boom coon, our division is almost inevitable. It's almost inevitable that we divide because we just not on the same page.
I think that's what it is too. A lot of times people are excelling,
Yeah.
they're progressing, and everybody, in some cases, you always got that one friend that's still trying to live like it's 1998.
Exactly.
We in 2025, and you still out here thinking, you know what I'm saying, being in the club every night. But what I can say about my crew, my team, I love it. We all family men. We all out here trying to raise our kids and stay out the way. There is, you know, some cracks in the wall, division. You know, there's a dude right now, and I've yet to understand this. I have 3 children with his sister.
Okay.
And we
Y'all was
came up.
friends before the kids or after?
We was friends before the kids.
Oh, okay.
And we came up in the same crew, and then they moved away, and then, you know, they moved back, and me and her started dealing with each other. And for some strange reason, a couple weeks ago, this dude just came out of nowhere calling me out.
What he call you out about?
I have no idea still to this day. We have had plenty of phone calls, arguing and cursing each other out, plenty of videos on social media, plenty of posts, and I still have yet to know what the real issue is. That's the first thing in a beef. Find out what
Yeah.
exactly it is y'all are beefing about. What
What's
is
the
the real
problem?
issue? Because it can't be that I'm into it with your sister, because I'm not. It can't be that, you know what I'm saying, you still mad at the fact that I got 3 kids by your sister. My oldest son is 14 with her. Let that go. It's like the energy and the temperature changes in crowds. I noticed it. Like when I'm
Okay.
around you, you don't have this type of energy. It's never hostile, it's never disrespectful. But now I feel like a lot of times when beefs start, it's because people are getting batteries put in their back. They see the success that someone else is doing, and you always got that, damn man, ain't you such and such, homie? He doing it big out here. Why you ain't rolling with him? Why you ain't got it like him? Why you ain't rocking like her? So a lot of times it don't even be me and you into it. It be the people around us that make it seem like, oh man, he doing big things and he leaving you behind. I'm all over the world and you still in the same city. You still on the same block. You still doing the same stuff you was doing 5 years ago. Sometimes it be, well, man, you really left me hanging. No, I didn't. I just evolved.
There you go. I just evolved.
Yeah. And sometimes it don't even be beef. We don't have to beef.
We
It's
don't
just,
have.
man, the love is still there. I'm just not on what you on.
That's it.
I'm elevating. I got kids and family and generational wealth and all this stuff I'm trying to do. I don't have time to sit on the block and get drunk and look at women and all this stuff that was cool when I was in my 20s. I love that shit. Now I'm damn near 40. Man, I wanna look at women and chill and do, but I want to look at the same woman. So it's like enough is enough. Like a lot of times people be into it and don't know what the reason is. What are we beefing about? I guarantee you it's something stupid.
Right.
Women, I'm not fighting and arguing with my homies over no woman. No. Now, money is a different thing because I got a lot of kids. We might have to, yeah, we might definitely
He
have
say
to
money
go.
is a different thing because I got a lot of kids.
Yeah, you taking food away from them now. Now we got a problem. But I'm not
It's a
arguing over no
different.
women. I'm not arguing over no clothes. I'm not arguing over no insignificant shit like cars and all. I'm not doing all that, man. Like a lot of times these dudes and women be getting into it, and you see it all the time on social media. I'm sure it be over a dude or over a woman, and I just be sitting here like, why?
Why?
If you know that you ain't gonna leave this dude alone, why are we still on social media arguing? Why in 2025 when you know everybody's cheating in most cases? Why are we arguing? Anytime somebody get on social media arguing, I can already put 2 and 2 together. It's over a dude. It's over a female.
Tragic.
But you ain't supposed to let that get in between your friendship, man.
Well, it depends. I mean, I've been backdoored by a friend. My best friend slept with the guy that I was dating at the time. When I found out, it devastated me because she lied about it. I mean, I don't even think that she knows to this day that he actually broke down and told me what ended up happening. But I'm not gonna lie, I went to her house to fight her. And then when I synced her, I changed my mind because it was just like.
See, here's the thing, right? Soul Food is one of my favorite movies, right?
Yeah. Cousin Faith needed her ass whooped.
Cousin Faith, and I just made a post earlier saying this. I wasn't mad at Cousin Faith. Now that I'm grown enough to understand, I wasn't mad at Cousin Faith. Everybody should have been mad at Terry. Okay?
Why?
Terry should have been handling her business so it wouldn't be in the room for a Cousin Faith. But at the end of the day, that's your cousin.
Yeah,
You don't try to fight your cousin over a man that you getting ready to leave anyway.
but they was married for one, and for two,
They
we got
wasn't happy,
they wasn't happy, but neither one of them had made the decision to leave yet.
but that's
That's
still
true.
your family.
They wasn't happy, but they were still together and married and living in the same house. And when we got to remember that cousin Faith was a straggler. They had took her in the house that she was living in. Terry was paying for that house. She was living in that big mama house. We know that Terry was the breadwinner, taking care of everything and everybody. So it ain't just her. She was being her room and board was being paid for.
Facts.
Them sleeping together was more so out of character than it was anything.
Hey man, that shit lasted like 2 minutes. That don't even count.
That's what they ass did. And I was happy it lasted 2 minutes because you just messed up your family relationship. I'm gonna tell you something. As a woman, a long line of black women. Once you do something like that in a family, once you fuck somebody's husband in a family, you are excommunicated.
That shit lasts like 2 minutes. That don't count. That don't count, man.
That shit count. And I was happy that it wasn't good.
All right, so here are some common things, right, that I picked up. Lack of communication fractures friendships. Miscommunication. Something so simple that you could have solved by picking up the phone. You might have misinterpreted something on social media.
Yeah, true.
I could have wrote a post about something, and you might have been like, damn, he talking about me. Now I'm beefing with you because I felt like you said something about me on social media that probably wasn't even about me.
Wasn't even about. I have seen that happen. I've seen that happen.
Lack of boundaries. Okay. Being overly demanding of time and attention. Like not reciprocating the need for space. Like, we friends. I don't have to be around you 24/7.
Facts. Same with romance.
I don't have to be around you 24/7. I'm not on your beck and call. And a lot of times people mistaken friendship for we not dating. I'm not dealing with you. And that goes for men and women. Like, yo, I have my own life. One-sided reciprocation of friendship and space don't work for me. You want to be bothered with me when you need something, when you need me. But then after that, it's like all the people that was getting them PPP loans. When they had that money, you couldn't tell them nothing.
You are hell.
You couldn't tell them shit. Soon as they blew that shit.
You are hell.
Yo, Smash, man, you got $100 till next week? Fuck no. Smash, man, nigga, you just got 330 bands, nigga, in less than a month. You don't have nothing. Fuck you. What I understood was people will take care of their wants and splurge all their money on their wants.
Yeah.
And then come try to holler at you when it's time for their needs. Nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. If we ain't friends no more because of that, I'm cool. Dishonesty in line. I'm gonna tell you right now. You can lie to whoever you want to. The minute you lie to me, I don't even look at you the same no more, Chief.
Because you don't gotta lie to me.
I promise you I don't. I promise you. And if you look me in my face and you lie to me and I know you lie, even if it ain't about me. You lying about something that took place with you and the homie, and I know you lying because the homie already done broke it down to me, and I know you lying. Can't fuck with you. Okay, I can't fuck with you. Ain't nothing left to say. The gossip and the gossiping. Ooh,
yeah, gossip will do it.
If I tell you something, and I hear from somebody else, and I know I only told you,
done.
Can't fuck with you.
Can't fuck with you, fam.
Ain't even nothing left to talk about. And the motherfuckers that when y'all get into it and they start putting out your business, you will never get the same twice. We will never communicate again on that way.
Facts.
Straight up. And that's men and women. I don't play that shit. The minute I tell you something in confidence and you wait until we get into it and use that shit against me to hurt me, it's over with.
Off with your head.
if you are showing these type of behaviors, there's no way I can call you a friend. And then I can
Right.
understand why friendships are into it, why people get into it. Because if you did any of these things, I kind of understand it. And I have this philosophy though, if you ain't did it to me, but you doing it to people around me, that let me know that you're gonna do it to me. So I don't be bringing my women around certain dudes that I know just grimy. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Just flat out
Same.
grimy. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm a big fan of The Shy, and I seen an episode where the big brother had the little brother call his girl over, and the big brother shot his shot and ended up hitting the girl. And I'm just like, nah, chief, you couldn't be my brother no more after doing some foul ass shit like that. So it's like once you do some foul ass shit, you starting to understand. Here's what you said earlier: growing apart, different life stages. You
Mhm.
just in different spaces. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? I'm about getting money. You about being on bullshit.
Mhm.
I'm about living life. You about being on bullshit.
Mhm.
I take care of my kids. You don't take care of your kids. That's another thing too. We can't even be cool. So I understand why the table is being fractured, because if all of us over here is taking care of our kids and you the one person that want to hang out and say, nah, man, you know, I catch the nah, I'm cool. I can't fuck with
Mm-mm.
you.
Mm-mm.
Uh Betrayal of trust. Okay. I feel like once you fuck me over, you can get a second chance. It depends on the severity of the fucking me over, but you don't get me the same way that you got me.
Right.
Like, I love you. We been cool
Mhm.
20 plus years, and you did some fucked up shit or said some fucked up shit. Okay, cool. We got 20 years of friendship, 20 years in this relationship, whatever you want to call it. I might not fuck with you, but you are on a very thin line, a very thin rope. So
Mhm.
understand that the next fuck up is done. We ain't fucking with it.
Agreed.
Jealousy, envy, competition. You don't see me as your friend, you see me as your op. You want my life. The back door is open.
That's right.
Now you said the back earlier, you said the back door is open before we get ready to close up out of this, man.
Mhm.
Um give us a scenario for something, you know, that how to prevent the back door from being open, because we know that is real and it's out there. How do you spot and peep that out? What's
Well, the
advice of
thing
going?
is, okay, this is the thing, right? So I my background with this top, like, okay, I've been betrayed by friends, but also I have a background educationally in like psych and counseling.
Mm,
And I will tell you what I've learned there and then throughout my own life experience about betrayal is that you can't predict it. You
mm,
cannot predict or safeguard yourself against betrayal because you never know where it's coming from.
facts.
You don't never so here's what you can do to kind of prime yourself is that you can pay close attention to how people do others.
Mm,
Anybody that has ever betrayed me, went behind, like backdoored me with a guy, beat me out of an opportunity, lied on me, anything like that. I have seen them in real time do that to other people. At some point in
facts.
our friendship and in our journey together, I have seen this part, like the guy that I told, the girl I told you I caught with my boyfriend or with the guy I was
Mm,
dating. She had a resume of that. In high school, she was always into it with girls for sleeping with their men. You get what I'm saying? She was one of them women. She still is this way.
mm,
One of those women that get a thrill out of other women being mad at her about guys. So what I will say, it is extremely hard to you can't predict betrayal. So therefore you can't plan for it. But all snakes hiss the same. And
facts.
all Judases have the same way that they kiss you on the cheek. And what that is you can pay close attention to how they have done others, how they have treated
Mm.
others.
All right, listen, man. Let everybody know where we can find you at, what you got going on, all that good stuff for you get ready to wind up on up out of here.
Yes, you can catch the Rose Gold Show. It is a show about bringing cultural awareness to the culture. We air weekly on all podcast platforms. You can follow us and subscribe to our channel for a great visual on YouTube, where we have all of the bells and whistles and cartoons and things like that for the visual element of the show. Otherwise, Pandora, Spotify, you name it, we are there.
All right, man. Listen, it's always good to get you back running through these streets with me.
Absolutely.
Next week, gonna talk about the unasking of advice. You know, you always got them people out here that's always got their 2 cents. They always want to tell you how you should live your life. We're gonna talk about that because I'm tired of it. Listen, y'all already know what it is, man. Look, I will catch y'all next week. Shout out to you for popping through, man. Hey, y'all gonna see her again. We out of here, man. Y'all already know what it is. I'm out.